Howdy folks, hope you're all having a great weekend and welcome to Dredge. Dredge is... honestly, I'm not really sure how to describe it. Its Steam store page blurb says, Dredge is a single-player fishing adventure with a sinister undercurrent. Sell your catch, upgrade your boat, and dredge the depths for long-buried secrets. Explore a mysterious archipelago, and discover why some things are best left forgotten, and that probably sums it up about as well as you're ever going to hear. The other thing I can tell you about this game that's probably worth mentioning is that of the more than 13,000 reviews that this game has received on Steam, 96% are positive. Now that doesn't mean you're going to like it, of course, but it does mean that a lot of other people really, really do. So, we're starting from the beginning. I know, call me boring and old-fashioned if you must, but it's usually the best place to start. We've arrived at the island of Greater Marrow, where we're looking for a job as a fisherman, and of course the very first thing that we've done, yes, we've had a Jingles landing already, wrecked my fishing boat on the rocks, underneath the lighthouse of all places, before we even got here. So, the mayor of Greater Marrow has loaned us a boat. He's not giving it to us for free, it's a sort of hire purchase deal. The idea being that we can pay back the amount that we owe him for the new fishing boat as a cut of the profits on any fish that we catch and sell at the Greater Marrow fishmonger. So, let's fish. There's some kind of fish here in coastal water, blue mackerel. Probably not worth a lot. But we're completely broke, we need the money. Oh, that yellow bar, by the way, is a trophy catch. It's worth more than the others. It's basically the biggest blue mackerel you've ever caught, which isn't saying an awful lot because I've only caught 3, but hey, whatever. Let's go. Notice that the stock of fish available at this fishing spot has now just been depleted. Okay, fair enough. We've still got plenty of cargo space. And my boat is really, really slow. What's this? Dunno. Can't fish from this school of fish. Don't have the right fishing rod. I need a shallow water fishing rod for this, and my basic fishing pole can only do coastal. Alright, fair enough. So what do we got over here? Okay, I can fish from here and no idea what this is. Cod. Alright. You get an encyclopedia entry every time you fish a new kind of fish. Hopefully the cod is going to be worth a little bit more than the blue mackerel. A couple of things to note here. First, there's actually quite a strong element of inventory management going on here. Also, and as the game has just helpfully pointed out, time only passes when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. I clearly need a shallow water rod for that, so we'll move on to the next fishing shoal. Here we go, it probably looks like more blue mackerel. While we're fishing, take a look at the date and time at the top of the screen. Notice how it's not advancing until I start fishing, and then the minutes start ticking by. The same thing happens when the boat is moving. Right now my boat is very, very, very slow, which basically means it takes forever to get anywhere. It also takes forever for me to fish anything. If you have a look there above the cargo hold diagram, you'll see my fishing speed is currently at 85%. That sounds good. It isn't. It means time passes very quickly while I'm fishing, as well as while I'm moving. Now with my cargo hold full, and the time is starting to creep up on me, the sun is setting, but that's fine. I can get back to Greater Marrow before sunset. If I do find myself out in darkness, I can press E to bring up the radial menu and turn on my ship's lights. What lights? Yes, it doesn't actually have any. It's just the cabin light, which is no use to man or beast. But that's fine, because I've made it back to the safety of the dock at Greater Marrow reasonably on time before bad things happened. So this is where the mayor formally informs us of the terms of the repayment deal. Basically, he's going to take a cut of the profits of any fish that we sell in order to blah, 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 whatever. But basically, that pays for the boat. So, We have to sell fish to the local market, pay off the debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. It's a deal that works for everyone. So, this is the fishmonger. What happened to the other fishermen? Takes a certain type of person to last out here. Yeah, nobody's really prepared to tell me exactly what it was that happened to the previous fisherman. But anyway, here we go. He gives you a basic blurb about how this whole selling fish works. But I mean, you're selling fish, it's not exactly complicated. So I've sold everything and I've made nearly $130 after the town's cut. That's not bad. I am definitely going to need to get this boat upgraded though. And there are two main ways that you can go about that. The mayor provides us with a research part. So you can use this, funnily enough, as the name would suggest, to research upgrades. And you buy those upgrades from the shipwright. At the start of the game, your boat is so incredibly basic that the shipwright will have a bunch of off-the-shelf items that will be of immediate value if you can afford them. Anything beyond that, though, you have to research first before it becomes available at the shipwright. So let's have a look and see what she's selling and what I can afford. She sells rods, engines, nets and lights, and as you can see in the cargo hold here, certain areas of the ship are designated as the only spots you can actually put those things in. Got weighted line here and a simple skimmer. And the weighted line takes up 3 cargo spaces, the simple skimmer only takes up 2, but the weighted line is a lot better. The only problem is I can't actually afford it. Either of these things will allow me to start fishing in shallow water, not just the coastal water. They're the only things I can currently actually fish in. I can afford the simple skimmer, and it's going to open up more opportunities for fishing. So I'll go ahead and take it, even though it's nowhere near as good. But now I can fish in both coastal and shallow water. So now for that research part that the mayor gave me. Here you can see the things that you can research. Now I've got one research part, and that flexible fishing pole looks really good because it's one pole that will fish in both coastal and shallow water and is more efficient, but it costs 2 research parts. I only have one. I could get the hydraulic rod, but that only works in oceanic water and I'm not quite that confident yet. Let's check out the engine. So the improved outboard engine looks pretty nice. It gives me an extra 15 knots of speed and it only costs 1 research part. I can't actually research pots or nets yet, but we'll go ahead and unlock the new engine. Can't afford to buy it yet. I only have $54. Here's the encyclopedia, by the way. It lists all 128 different types of fish and their aberrations, of which I have caught 2, cod and blue mackerel. There's the improved output. $200! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh well, maybe later. I still have to finish paying off the boat. I'm almost halfway there. We're going to sleep till morning for 2 reasons. One, I don't want to be out on the open seas at night, although everybody's kind of reluctant to tell me exactly why I don't want to be out on the open seas at night. And also, you need sleep. If you go without sleep for too long, you start getting stressed. And when you start getting stressed, you start seeing things. Or do you? Don't worry, you'll understand. Right, so I can now fish in both coastal and shallow water. What's this? Well, I mean, I know what it is. It's a navigation buoy, but what does the game have to say about it? It says it's a navigation buoy. Okay, fine. Right, so yes, fishing. These upgrades ain't going to pay for themselves, and I still need to pay... Oh, hang on, what's this? It's like some kind of skate. It's a Gulf flounder. Alright. Well, this is new. And it takes up a lot more cargo space, which presumably means it's more valuable. Although not necessarily. But it's a reasonable... Oh, hang on. It's got... Yes. Excellent. A trophy catch. So that is going to be more valuable than the others, and we've now depleted that fishing spot. It's nearly 10 AM. Oh, and by the way, you will wreck your boat if you hit these rocks. So try to avoid hitting rocks because repairs are expensive. What's this? Shapes in the deep. That sounds ominous. Whatever it is, I don't have the right equipment to fish from it. That looks like a really big fish, which I can't catch. Up ahead there's another settlement across the bay from Greater Marrow. And there's more stuff over here. Looks like planks of... doesn't matter. Can't... apparently I need dredging equipment. I can fish here though. And again, this is something new. And a little trickier to catch. Actually, a lot trickier to catch. Hey! Stingray! Another new species. Now I have a problem. I can't actually fit it into my cargo hold. It takes up 7 spaces. So what can I rearrange here? That's not going to work, is it? Like I said, there is an element of inventory management here. I'm definitely going to want to keep the trophy catch. But if I want to take that stingray on board, I'm going to have to throw something away. Yep, it ain't going to fit. Should I throw away one of the Gulf flounder? I mean, I don't know how much the stingray is worth, so you know what? Not worth the bother. It's taken up a lot of space. So what's over here? Welcome to the town, or island, of Little Marrow. Who's this? A trader. This guy basically deals in trinkets, jewellery, odds and ends, bits and pieces that you drag up from the depths. None of which I have. Alright, maybe later. Still need to finish filling up the cargo hold. And it's mid-afternoon. The problem now, of course, is I don't actually have an awful lot of space left in the cargo hold, thanks to all of that Gulf flounder. Oh, hang on, what's that? That looks important. I should be able to... Well, hopefully I can fish it up and get back before it gets dark. Huh, what's this? A message. We had a slight accident yesterday under the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock appeared out of nowhere, didn't do any real damage, but some items fell overboard. Okay. I'm sure this is going to be relevant at some point. Perhaps it's... Oh, hang on. There's another fishing spot up here. But I'm more interested in the... There's another dock and another island. Oh, it looks like another patch of blue mackerel. Well, this is good, because they only take up 2 cargo spaces, and with all that Gulf flounder occupying the cargo hold, it's going to be tricky to actually get the cargo hold filled. So, oh, right. There wasn't actually a lot of blue mackerel there. Oh well, whatever. 2's better than nothing. That has caused time to pass, of course, and now it's basically sunset, and I really don't want to be out in the open water at night. So we're going to take shelter for the night here, I think, at this new dock. Blackstone Isle. What's this? There's a workshop. Let's see what's inside. It's locked. Alright. What's at the ruined mansion? It's also locked. Alright. Well, it's already dark, and I could spend the night here, but then my fish wouldn't be as fresh, and they wouldn't get a good price, so... And I mean, Greater Marrow's just there. It's not that far. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? What's that light over there on the water? Bring up the radial menu. Have a look through the spyglass. Oh, it's just a navigation buoy. Fair enough. Right, let's get this thing home. Unfortunately, because I don't have any actual lights on this boat other than the cabin light, I pretty much can't see my hand in front of my face. It's so dark, and it's really easy, even as slow as you are, to run into the rocks. So I have just taken some hull damage. So having light serves 2 purposes. First, the practical purpose of allowing you to actually see the dangerous shit that you're about to sail your boat into, and also it reassures you. It serves a psychological benefit. It stops you from getting freaked out from being alone out on the water at night, or at least it slows down the process of you being freaked out, as you can see by the shape and colour of the eyeball that's just appeared underneath the date and time. At the moment it's green. It's not too bad. Blue would be better. Red is really bad. Taking hull damage is also bad for more than just the obvious this shit's going to be expensive to repair reasons. If the hull damage occurs in a section of your cargo hold where you have a fish, you lose the fish as well as taking hull damage. Oh hello, he's got a special order. Gulf flounder, I have one of those. So I'm going to get paid extra if I fulfill this special order. There's some kind of eel that he wants me to catch as well. Well, I've sold the remaining fish. I didn't make a huge amount of money, and I'm going to have to pay for repairs. $30. That's basically a third of all of the profits that I just earned on this night. Made some progress towards paying off the loan on the boat, though, but we're going to sleep the rest of the night off because it's nearly midnight and I need to be fresh for the morning. Oh, hello. Who's this? The lighthouse keeper. What do you mean, why am I here? I'm a fisherman. Why do you think I'm here? Well, she didn't seem very friendly. Oh, hello. What's the mare? Oh, ooh, what's this? Let's make a delivery to Little Marrow. Yeah, I can do that. I've been to Little Marrow. I know where it is. It's just on the other side of the bay. Oh, wait, I have to actually accept the parcel. Let's do that again. There we go. Right, so, yep. Obviously, this is going to take up cargo space. But Little Marrow's just on the other side of the bay. We're about 2/3 of the way through paying off the loan on the boat. At that point, anything that I fish is just profit. I'm no longer given a cut to the town of Greater Marrow. And notice that when you pull up the map and you have taken on a mission like this, a red cross map marker will appear to indicate exactly where it is that you need to go to, just in case you get lost. Oh, and speaking of navigation aids, the lighthouse at Greater Marrow is always visible. No matter where you are on the map, you can always see your way back to Greater Marrow. Oh, hello. Is this the eel I was supposed to catch? Grey eel. Well, I don't know, but it kind of looks like the same outline. And they're probably valuable. And I've got nothing better to do. I mean, I fish, therefore I am. So let's grab as much of this as possible. Alright, we've depleted that particular. What's that over there? There's a... Come and have a look at me thing. Oh, it's the lighthouse. Blah de blah de blah. Wow, he really is overthinking this, isn't he? Alright, anyway. So the dock worker at Little Oh, hang on a minute. There's another message in the bottle over there. I know I'm getting sidetracked, but oh, what the hell. I'm sure this is going to be important to the plot. So what does this one say? Let's have a look. Another message. Actually, deliver the package. Yes. Deliver the pack to the dock worker. Yep, fine. And one eel. I'm pretty sure the grey eel is the one that I'm supposed to be getting. But let's take a look at this new message. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. So there's some kind of romance going on here with some guy and his wife. And all of these notes are written by the wife. I'm not seeing the relevance yet, but I'm sure it will become apparent later. Anyway, I've got a package to deliver to Little Marrow, which is there, to the left, on the other side of the bay. Still can't fish this stuff up. There's a couple of likely looking fishing shoals here. Is that the Gulf? It's the Gulf Flounder again. These are awkward because they do take up 4 pieces of cargo space. And that's it. I can't fit any more in unless I rearrange. Oh wait, there we go. Move the grey eel down to there. And I think that's the best I can hope for. So let's get this package delivered to the dock worker at Little Marrow and see what happens here. There he is. Yep, a delivery. Small package removed from inventory. What exactly it was I delivered to him? No idea. He's given me a book. Alright, let's check this out. I'm going to go to the cabin. I now have a book to read. Sustainable Fishing. So, basically, as time passes, I will read this book, and then I'll get some kind of benefit from it. Don't really see the point otherwise. Sustainable fishing. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be useful. So we'll set that as the active book. And then we'll head back to Greater Marrow to sell our catch. And hopefully we'll be able to afford an actual upgrade. I mean, $200 for that improved outboard engine. It seems a little steep. But it's basically going to double my speed. And I am really, really slow. I do kind of need it. Can I maybe top up the cargo hold with some blue mackerel? I think I can, although... Yeah. Well, I've depleted the fishing pool anyway, but I could only take 1 blue mackerel on board, so it's all good, and I've made it back just before sunset. So, fingers crossed. Let's see what kind of profit I can make from this. The fish is all fresh, and the quality of the fish also affects the price that you get for them. Fresh fish are better. And I have, of course, finished the order. So we'll give him his grey eel. Alright, nearly $48. And he's got another one. Squid and a black grouper. They only feed at night. And you know what nights are like around here. Okay. Great. Well, the good news is I do have more than $200. And I do have 2 spare engine spaces. Let's go with the ship right. And there's the improved outboard engine. And I can fit it. And it doesn't replace the existing engine. I can have it as an additional engine. It takes a while to actually fit it on board. And now I have a boat speed of 39 knots. So that's completely unrealistic. But also really, really good. And I've almost finished paying off the loan on the boat. So what's going on here in the cabin? Oh, a new mission. 2 arrow squid and 1 black grouper. But they only bite at night. I'm going to have to go out at night. Quick note about the encyclopedia before we continue. It's actually an invaluable tool. It doesn't just keep a record of the fish that you have caught and the fish that you haven't yet caught. It also tells you where, when, and how to catch them. Which area of the map can they be found in? Can you catch them with a fishing rod, or a trawling net, or a crab pot? Are they out at day, night, or both? So if you're looking for a specific fish, check the encyclopedia. If it's a fish that you haven't caught yet, you're just going to have to try to match the outline. But if you can identify it from the outline, the encyclopedia will tell you exactly where, when, and how to catch that specific fish. So, somewhat against my better judgment, because I have been up all day, and I still don't have any lights on this boat, and wow, I am moving much, much faster, aren't I? Ooh, squid. Is this it? There we go, arrow squid. Right, I need 2 of these. I may as well fill the cargo hold. Although I think I'm probably only going to get 1 more. There's not a huge stock of them here. Okay, there we go. Still got plenty of space. What was the other thing I needed? Black grouper. Alright. The problem with having a boat that's now twice as fast as it used to be and not having any lights is it's very easy to run into the rocks. What's this? More grey. Ooh, hang on. I mean, I'm not here for grey eel, but there was a trophy catch available there, which is worth an awful lot more. So I'll take it, and I mean, I've depleted the stock there anyway, but this is fine. I'm looking for black grouper. I'll take the trophy eel because it's going to be valuable. The other problem with not having any lights is I can't actually see any of these fishing spots unless I sort of accidentally sail right over the top of them. What's this? Ah, it's more squid. Well, I'll take it. Probably valuable. And I do still have plenty of cargo space. So I need to keep an eye open for black grouper, which is going to be easier said than done, given the current lighting conditions. If I end up needing the space because there's not enough space left in the hold for the black grouper, I can just toss some of the squid overboard. It'll be fine. Look at the eyeball at the top of the screen though. I'm starting to shit myself. Oh, careful for the rocks. When your lights are this bad, they really do come at you out of nowhere. Which can be a problem given that I now have improved engines. And what is that red column of light? It's probably something important, but I don't really think I'm in any position to investigate just yet. You know what? Wait, what just happened to my lights? My lights just turned themselves off. They will do that. Crappy though they are, completely useless though they may be from a navigational standpoint, I like having them anyway. Right. The eyeball at the top of the screen just turned red. I really am not having much fun being out here in the dark. Although the sun is starting to come up, and that's both a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, it's good because it means I can actually see, and that looks like black grouper, but it's bad because the sun came up, so the black grouper went away because they only fish at night. Whoa, what was that? Something slithers into your cargo hold. Oh no, what? Infected by... What's this shit? Let's get back to port. Whoa, a sickly stench, right? It's infected more of my squid. Maybe I can still sell them anyway. Maybe nobody will notice, because I do need the money. Yes, that's right, yeah. No, I haven't been getting enough sleep. Thank you for noticing. Meanwhile, fishmonger. I do have some fish for that order. Funny you should ask. Here you go. Here's some lovely squid. I promise there's nothing wrong with them. Right, I still need the black grouper, of course. That means I'm going to have to go out again at night. Sell the rest of the stuff. You know what? That wasn't bad, actually. Nearly $100. Hello, what's the mayor up to? Oh! We're going to have access to the dry dock. And improved fishmonger services. Have I paid the ship off? Well, it's not a ship, it's a boat. You know what, I'm going to get some sleep. Not the whole day, just a couple of hours. Just enough to get some rest. So, here we go, the dry dock. Extra space, more attachments for stuff. So how do I get material? Plenty of decent materials around the coast. You just have to dredge them up. But I can't do that. Well, not yet. An extra space for lights requires all kinds of stuff, which I definitely don't have. Lumber, scrap metal, engine spaces, light spaces, net spaces, and fishing rod spaces. All requires lots of things that I don't have and probably couldn't afford anyway. Anyway, I need to go out night fishing again, and I'm completely broke. I mean, I can't even afford a light, so I'll go out fishing during the day, and then I have 2 massive strokes of luck. So I'm fishing up for some cod. Ooh, a trophy catch, and I've got it. So this is going to be a lot more valuable than the other cod. Plus, cod, because it occupies 3 cargo spaces like this, is actually very easy to stack in your cargo hold. You can pack a lot of it in. And it's here where I get my second massive stroke of luck, because it's starting to get dark. And I'm thinking, do I really want to be out at night without a light, looking for black grouper? Probably not. What's this? Squid again. Don't need more of those. A couple of patches of fish over here as well. But the sun is setting, although it's not quite dark enough yet. It's stingray again, don't need that. It's not quite dark enough yet that I can't see where I'm going. And the black grouper are out. Come on, baby. There it is, black grouper. Occupies 4 cargo hold slots. We're going to stock up on this. Oh, and I finished reading the sustainable fishing book. So we only needed 1. We've got 2 black grouper. Let's have a look and see what this does. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching fish. This is great. Right, mission complete. Let's get back. Cargo hold. Almost full. You know, if I see any blue mackerel or anything, I'll stop to fish it up. But other than that, I think we're good. So, back to Greater Marrow, see the fishmonger, and get this special order completed. Hello, I found your black grouper. There you go, have that one. Hooray! $67. Not bad. What's this? Crab pots. Okay, I'll have space for it, thankfully. New ability unlocked, crab pot. So, I mean, it says don't forget where you put it, but the crab pots do appear on your map. They're permanently marked wherever you drop them off. And now I can buy crab pots from the fishmonger. So this opens up more fishing opportunities. Gonna need to get this one fixed before I can use it though. So, oh wait, no, this is the dry dock. No, it's the shipwright. There it is. $7.50 to fix the crab pot. Yeah, that's fine. I do have a fair amount of cash now, actually. I should probably look into some upgrades. This weighted line, it only does shallow water and it takes up 3 spots. I mean, it is better than the simple skimmer. It's a lot better than the simple skimmer, which basically just allows me to fish in shallow water. It only provides a 10% bonus to fishing speed, so I'm going to uninstall the simple skimmer. I'm going to stick it in storage. I am going to buy the weighted line, which takes up 1 more rod space, but vastly improves my fishing time. It just went up from 95 to 125%. So less time will now pass while I'm fishing. And I mean that in 2 distinct ways. The clock will advance slower while I'm fishing, but also the actual fishing minigame, it reels the fish in faster, so I have to spend less time doing and potentially failing the fishing minigame. Can't afford any lights though. Oh well, we'll sleep the rest of the night off and see what new adventures the morning brings. Oh, we can use the crab pot now, can't we? So this again is accessed from the radial menu. I could drop it right here. Apparently there are plenty of fish to catch, well, crabs to catch. It also shows you the depth of water underneath the keel, so I'll just go ahead and drop it here. This now has its own marker on the map, so I can always, I mean, it's going to be really hard to miss it. It's right in the mouth of the Great Marrow Harbour, but if I drop the crab pot off at another location, I can't forget where it is because it's always there on the minimap. So let's start exploring, shall we? Let's take a look around and go a little further. Oh, it's just cod again, isn't it? Yes. Okay. This is fine. I mean, cod stacks easily in the cargo hold and it fetches a decent price. And whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait a minute. Einmaniten bitter. What the hell is that? All-seeing cod? Oh, that's nasty. No, that's just wrong. This is an aberration. Every species of fish in the game, which is why there are 128 different types of fish that you can catch, some of those types are aberrations. Creepy, twisted, mutated versions of the original fish. Fish with issues. Snaggy fish. The fishmonger did actually warn us about these aberrations, and he also said they fetch a decent price. What's this? Another dock. Welcome to Steel Point. There is nothing here. Well, that's not strictly true. I mean, there's nothing at Steel Point, but in the waters around Steel Point, there's a lot of stuff. Stuff that you need to upgrade your boat at the dockyard. Unfortunately, it's all stuff that I can't actually get at without dredging equipment. Look at this. Scrap metal, wood, cloth. What's going on here? Oh! Take this fish to the fishmonger. A new mission popped up when I got that all-seeing cod. How are we doing for time? It's midday. Let's head back. But I can't do anything here. I need dredging gear. Well, let's not head back straight away. I mean, it's still broad daylight, and I do have these faster engines. Ooh, what is that? That looks ominous. Slab of rock bearing crude symbols of curved fish. Huh. You know, that looks like cod would fit. And it does. I'm going to need a lot more though. How are we doing for time? 3:30. See if we can grab some more cod. I mean, we're right next to... That's not cod, that looks like mackerel. Let's keep going. Oh, hang on, what's that? A wreck of some kind. Let's look inside. Oh, check that out. Lumber, which I need to upgrade the boat. Trinkets, which I can sell at the trinket trader. And a research pod. Oh yeah, baby. Still haven't found any cod though. It is starting to get a bit late. Oh, hang on a minute. What's that green glow over that school of fish? Oh, it's a snaggy flounder. A cyclopean flounder with a big eye, except that's not actually an eye, that's an egg. There's something growing inside it. Oh, that's all kinds of wrong. Hopefully it's also valuable. Still no cod though. And the sun has definitely... Oh wait, what's this? Stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air. Puts my hand on the stone. Probably not a good idea, and nothing happens. Okay, fine. More fish up ahead. It's not cod though, from the shape. It looks like stingray. Alright, we'll keep going. We're just around the back of Great Marrows. It's fine. No, it's not cod either. Oh, hang on. Another green glowing patch of water. Is this more snaggy fish? Don't have a lot of space. What kind of eel? Grey eel again? Yeah, it's just grey eel. Nothing weird about this one though. And now I'm out of space. Right. It is getting really late. I should probably head back. Oh, oh. What the hell was that? Let's not get close enough to find out. Whoa, watch out for the rocks. I really need to upgrade the lights on this thing. if I'm going to be spending any... Oh no. Oh no. There's a lot of... yeah, there's a lot of rocks around the entrance to the Greater Marrow Harbour. I do not want to hit any of them. I can fish here though. Oh! Yeah. Yeah. Really need to get the lights upgraded. There's my crab pot. No, let's just get back. Cargo hold's nearly full. I've got a bunch of interesting catches, and the ship hasn't taken any damage. So, let's get this stuff sold. Oh yeah, you like that one, don't you, bitch? You like that one a little bit too much, actually. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. All-seeing cod, $36. Huh. And he's given me a handkerchief. He will pay me well if I find more corrupted fish, though. It's not bad. I've got nearly $300 now. Surely I can afford a light. Oh, what's this? I know what you took to the fishmonger. You're not creepy at all. Meet me on Blackstone Isle, to the south of the bay. Huh. Anyway, first things first. What does the shipwright want? Oh, she's given me another book. Alright, so that's going to be available for reading in the cabin. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. What's this? Correct engine operation, apparently. Anyway, dry dock. Because I've got some stuff that I can actually use here, and it's just taking up inventory space. So, to upgrade my rods, I'm going to need a lot of stuff. To upgrade, well, everything, I'm going to need a lot of stuff. Let's have a look. I think more cargo space. So, 2 pieces of lumber, and I still need scrap metal. But again, I can't actually get this stuff until I get dredging equipment. I do have another research part though, so let's have a look. Fishing rods. Yeah, the hydraulic rod. I think I'll probably have to go for the flexible fishing pole because it's just really good. It does everything that my existing rods do, just faster. And it only takes up 3 cargo spots. Still can't research nets though. I mean, the engines are good too. We're going to go for rods. Hydraulic rod's tempting, but I don't really need to do any oceanic fishing just yet. I can get that for 1, but I think I'm going to invest in the flexible rod. So the next research point I get is going to go towards that. Right. Oh yeah, I have to start reading this new book, don't I? Correct engine operation. The sustainable fishing's complete. We'll start reading correct engine operation. Now I have to meet this weirdo at Blackstone Isle. Oh yeah, and the fishmonger gave me another job. He wants common crab and fiddler crab. Oh, so that's Blackstone Isle. I should probably check the crab pot. It may be that I've already completed that mission without knowing it. But first things first, I'm going to sleep the rest of the night off. It's been a long day. Right, so a number of things on today's to-do list. First, we're going to check the crab pot. Maybe I've already completed that job for the fishmonger. And we have fiddler crab. Okay, no common crab, but mission halfway complete, so we'll take that. I need to find some cod for that fish shrine, and I have to meet that weirdo at Blackstone Isle, which is over there. Thread my way through the rocks here, not too difficult in broad daylight. Keep an eye open for any schools of cod, and go and meet Freaky Boy at Blackstone Isle. Blackstone Isle. It doesn't exactly inspire confidence, does it? I'm sure it'll be fine. Right then. Weirdo. I got that handkerchief. He's holding an old book. I am a collector. Oh, it's not much of an introduction, is it? So, you want stuff. We give him the handkerchief. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship. It carried items of great importance, which he wants us to find for him. Aha! He's given me dredging gear. Yep, we'll do it. So we accept the deal, and he fits the boat out with a dredging crane. So now, well, obviously I'm going to need the dredging crane to dig up the relics, or dredge up the relics that he wants me to find in order to progress the plot, but also I can use the dredging crane to get the stuff that I need to get the boat upgraded. Let's just rearrange the inventory slightly more sensibly. And let's go. Still plenty of daylight left. So what's my priority now? Finding cod for that fish shrine, or dredging up stuff to upgrade my boat? I mean, there's no reason why I can't do both. Oh, another one of these weirdo stones. And nothing happens. Alright. This looks like more grey eel, which I'm not interested in. What's this? Nope, that's not cod. I'm trying to remember, was cod coastal or shallow? Oh, hang on a minute. What is that? It's a shipwreck. He did tell me to keep an eye open for shipwrecks. Shapes in the deep. So how... Okay, I see how this works. And we've got... something. A trinket. Oh, we can sell these at the trinket trader. What's this? More shapes in the deep. And this is actually pretty tricky. Hopefully it's valuable. The amount of effort we have to put in to get them, and it's more trinkets. Bronze belt buckle. Hopefully these are valuable. What is that? Is that? Scrap metal. Oh yeah. This is what we need. I can't remember, was it? I mean, it takes up a lot of cargo space, but I think I was researching, was it extra cargo space? And I think I only needed one more piece of scrap metal. Okay, I only have cargo space for one more piece of scrap metal right now. I mean, you can see why I need more cargo space. Gotcha. Right. Oh, and it got dark real fast. Okay, the lighthouse is that way. Oh, what was that? There was something in the water. The last time that happened, something slithered aboard my cargo hold. Oh, wait, what was that? Let's get the spyglass out. Another boat? Yeah, somehow I doubt it. I'm not convinced. There's another snaggy fish school over there. Yeah, whatever. Let's arrow squid. Brood squid. And I do have the cargo space for it. Okay, that's kind of messed up, but we'll take it. It's going to be valuable. Cargo hold's nearly full though, and I really think I am pushing my luck here. I'm not keen on finding out what that other ship actually is. If it's... Oh yeah. And it's probably faster than me. Oh, hang on. Let's get the lights back on. I hate it when it does that. Yeah, I mean, everybody specifically warned me not to go out at night. Nobody goes out at night around here, apart from, well, me. So I'm pretty sure that whatever that thing that looked like another boat was, isn't actually another boat. Oh, all kinds of stuff. What's going on? Lighthouse keeper. Do you know about any shipwrecks? Creepy dude did tell me to ask people about shipwrecks. A spot near the back of Greater Marrow. An unnatural glow. Oh! Is she talking about the that column of red light that... Because it is around the back of Greater Marrow and you can only see it at night. Are you really standing here in front of me, or is this just another one of the fog's tricks? What is she talking about? She's talking as if she knows me from somewhere. Right, screw you, old woman. You're mad. Who's this? The builder. Hello. What's it like out there? Yeah, it's alright. Going backwards is a... Yeah, I can't really go back. If you find me some materials, maybe you can help me... Oh, she wants to move to the dock. At Steel Point. 2 units of lumber and scrap. I need to stack it up at Steel Point and she'll move out there when it's ready. Yeah, you know what? I think I need it more than she does. There we go. 1 piece of scrap. Purchase upgrade, $50. We now have an additional light space. I can't help but feel I'm going about this the wrong way. I mean, having an additional light space is nice, but I haven't even bought a light for the light space that I have. So now I can equip 2 lights that I don't have. I should probably start spending money on lights. And that's about it. The good thing about all of this building upgrade material is you can just put them into the dry dock. You don't have to actually carry them around in storage or anything. Right, there's part of the order for the fishmonger. That's freed up even more storage space. Still need a common crab though. And again, you can do the same thing here. Anything that's required for an order, you can just leave it there. So, let's sell the few fish that I have. $278. That's a decent amount of cash, and I can get more from the trinket trader. So I'll move this from storage into cargo. Of course, I have to actually go to the trinket trader at Little Marrow across the bay in order to sell that off. And I could do that right now, but yeah, my stress level isn't looking good. So I think I'm... nope, can't research anything. Let's rest until morning. Next morning, first thing I do is visit the shipwright. Move these 2 trinkets out of those 2 slots because that's where the lights are supposed to go, and finally get around to doing something that I really probably should have done days ago and fit some actual lights to this boat. I can only afford the one, but it's a good one, or it's the best one available to me at the moment. And it makes a huge difference. I mean, even in daylight you can see the difference it's making. Let's check the crab pot though. I need a common crab. I've got a common crab. Alright, so that's the order complete for the fishmonger. It's right there, I may as well hand it in and see what I'm getting, because I am kind of low on cash now. Hello, Mr. Fishmonger. I've got that common crab you wanted. Not sure why. You weirdo. There it is. $37. Better than nothing. So yeah, I can always... Oh, what's this? What do you think happens to a person who eats the flesh of one of these mutants? I think they go absolutely mad, just like you crazy old bastard. So he wants a mutant fish. Alright. So, let's not forget, I need to catch cod for that fish shrine. The fishmonger wants a mutant fish. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, I've got to find these relics for the weirdo on Blackstone Isle, and apparently marked on the map there's one of them around the back of Greater Marrows, and it literally is right around the back of Greater Marrows. I mean, I don't know how I didn't notice this before, although I wouldn't have been able to do anything about it because I didn't have dredging equipment. Oh, finished reading the book. You know what, we'll worry about that later, because that was actually kind of tricky. And there's my first relic, an ornate key, which I need to return to the weirdo at Blackstone Isle. So do I head there straight away? How are we doing for time? It is getting kind of late. It's 4 PM, so it's going to start getting dark soon. And I do need to find snaggy fish for the fishmonger. And my chances of finding those are better at night. And I have just installed some proper lighting on the boat for the first time. Oh, and of course I need to find some cod for that weird shrine. At least I think it's cod. I mean, cod looks like it would fit. Plus, with improved lighting, I take less stress from being out at night. I mean, I'm still taking stress, but not as much. I found more scrap metal. I mean, I badly need scrap metal to improve the boat. The problem is kind of awkward cargo hold placement. I mean, it's not helped by that ornate key relic. And I can probably only fit one more piece of scrap metal in the hold. Which is fine, because it's expended the fishing spot anyway, or the dredging spot. Right, hold's nearly full. I should probably get... What was that? What was that? Oh, it's the thing that makes me want to think it's a boat, but probably isn't actually a boat. Alright. Notice how much easier it is to navigate around these rocks when you can actually see where you're going. Yeah, you keep moving. That's possible. Oh, hang on. Oh, right. That's useful. I didn't know you could do that. That's probably what the whole point of the spyglass actually is, to identify fishing spots. Fine. We got another common crab? Yeah, I can fit them in the cargo hold. Right, let's go. Because it is awfully late and there's stuff out there on the seas that I really have no interest in getting better acquainted with. Fishmonger. Yeah, I haven't found your weird fish yet, but I'm going to sell what I do have. Don't actually have a lot of fish, but dry dock, yeah, here we go. So I've got 2 more scrap metal, fishing rod spacers. I need cloth, I've got cloth. It's lumber that I'm short of now. How about net spacers? Nah. Oh, here we go. Oh, still not quite there, I need more lumber again. Well, I'll stick the cloth here, because it's better in the actual dry dock than it is taking up cargo space. And my storage. There we go, there's my storage locker. I've got nothing else that I can really put into storage. I still need to sell those trinkets over at Little Marrow. I can afford... No, I can't afford them. I'd really like another light, but I can't afford it. Yeah, fair enough. Wait until dawn. Right. Cod, sell trinkets, go and see the weirdo at Blackstone Isle. There's nothing in the crab pot, and it's... I may as well pick it up because it's going to need repairing before I can use it again. Blackstone Isle is that way. Oh, a dredging spot. It looks like another trinket rather than anything. But you can always maybe pick up a research item from every dredging spot, so it's always worth dredging. Well, let's go and see the dude. The freaky dude. With the freaky boot. I've got his key. Right then, weird fella. I've got your key. I do have something for you. What do you mean the lock? I don't know anything about a lock. Allow me to aid your travels. What's he up to? Oh, freaky shit happening. Ability unlocked. Haste. Otherworldly speed. At a price. So what's this? Oh, and he's marked a location on my map where I can look for the next relic. So what was that shit that you just did? Haste. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Okay. This is actually a very, very useful ability. Because it basically just makes you go really, really, really fast. At the expense of engine strain. Now, it's not going to destroy your engines unless you overdo it. It builds up heat, as you can see by the heat meter down there, and if you let it reach the top, you'll damage your engine. So don't let it reach the top. But if you need to get away from something nasty really fast, haste is the way to go. Lumber, perfect. This is exactly what I need. Because I've got a number of upgrades in the dry dock that are basically complete, I just don't have enough lumber. Oh, I got a research point. This is why you always dredge. Even if you don't need the lumber, and I do need the lumber, but you might get a research point out of it. And research points are not easy to come by. So that's 1 piece of lumber. This is probably going to be the last one. Yeah, it's 2 pieces of lumber, but I'm pretty sure that's enough to get at least 1 dry dock project completed. Anyway, here's Little Marrow. And I do need to see the trinket trader here in order to get rid of all the trinkets that are just using up cargo space. And they are fairly valuable. Oh, hang on, a grieving father. Oh, this isn't going to be good, is it? So, I can see that you're grief-stricken, but do you know of any shipwrecks around here? And funnily enough, he lost his son at sea. Yes, I do have dredging equipment installed, and you won't need to recover his belongings from the wreck. Looking for a bronze belt buckle. Alright, fine. Oh, I already had it. So what do I get for this? Another research point. Oh, this is awesome. Do you know about anything weird happening around here? The old mayor. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry, begging anyone who would listen. Yeah. He sounds crazy, all right. The new mare seems okay though. Anyway, trinket trader. I didn't actually have a lot of trinkets, so I only got $55 out of it. It's whatever. Still better than nothing. Right. Let's go. So, cod. Weird fish. Weird guy at Blackstone. Oh, hang on a minute. It's cod and it's... Oh, and a trophy. Damn it, I missed the trophy fish. Oh, looks like I'm missing all the rest of the cod as well. Come on, focus up. Oh, fanged cod. Another snaggy version of the fish. Well, I'm not putting that in the fish shrine. The fishmonger needs that. So I can go to Blackstone Isle and hand over the key, or I can just head straight back. Because it's right there. I may as well get back to the fishmonger, hand over the weird cod, and clear this mission off my books. Oh, hang on. What's this all about? What do you mean it's me? Who are you expecting? She mistook the sound of my engine for something else. There's definitely something weird going on here, isn't there? Right, fishmonger. Yep, I've got your weird fish. There it is, you snaggy bastard. Yes, this should do nicely. Ah, nearly $100. Oh, 2 research pods. Oh, right, now we are talking. What are you talking about, you weird old bastard? Alright, fine. I don't have many fish to sell, but let's leave him to his... whatever he's doing with that thing. Right, research. Oh, this is great. Flexible fishing pole. I have 3 research pods. Well, actually, I had 4. Now I have 3. Heat-resistant line for fishing in volcanic and shallow waters, and an anti-tangle line for fishing in mangrove and coastal waters. I mean, I don't need these yet. I think an engine would probably be better. Twin prop? I don't think I can actually fit a twin prop engine. Pots? Yeah, I don't know. Let's stick these in storage. The crab pot as well. See, here's my issue. I have a limited number of spaces, only 4 spaces to actually fit any engine upgrades into until I upgrade my engine spaces at the dry dock. It's the same with the fishing rods. So, at the moment, my boat speed is 41 knots. At the moment, my fishing speed is 125%, but I can only fish in coastal and shallow waters. Not gonna lie, I screwed this up big time. I spent the research points on 2 new fishing rods that I didn't actually need, and then used the lumber that I found to complete the modifications to turn 2 cargo hold spaces into engine spaces. I can't do anything else with the stuff that I have. Let's go ahead and... It's going to cost $100. That's fine. I still have cash. Here's what I don't have, though. Engines that will actually fit into those new engine spaces, because I didn't unlock... was it the improved outboard? But there's a sort of 3-slot occupying L-shaped engine, and 2 of those would vastly increase my speed and would occupy all of those new engine spots. But I didn't unlock it. Shit. Join me in the next episode, where I'm sure I'll be doing much more stupid things than this. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you're all having a great weekend, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.